Hey y'all, let's talk the Being Mary Jane series finale. Listen, this video is going to have lots of spoilers, so cut it off now if you don't want to be mad. I'm going to get right into what happened, so here's your last chance. Okay, have y'all cut it off regardless of what I'm going to talk about anyway, but let's talk about the series finale. It was so good. Oh my God, I was like on edge. I mentally prepared myself for all of Mary Jane's poor life choices, because we've had 5 seasons of this now, to know that Mary Jane is a royal screw up. She's a train wreck. She makes bad decisions all the time. She's just out there looking for love, but she just don't know how to do the right things to get it. But if you are a Being Mary Jane fan, you're going to be happy with how things turned out, especially if you like last season. So this episode had everything. It had 2 proposals, it had a pregnancy, it had a baby, it had breast cancer, it had a wedding, everything. How can you not be happy with the finale? All right, so let's start off at the beginning. So it begins with the flash forward of Mary Jane in her wedding dress. And I was like, oh, they done faked this out. She dreaming. That's what they saw in the previews. No. It's a real flash forward. She is marrying somebody, or she's about to maybe marry somebody, we don't know. Then we go back to that fateful night where Justin proposes to her right after she just got some embryos implanted. Now, I was thinking it was going to be Lee's sperm, because remember, they met together and they were going to do the fertility specialist. So I thought it was going to be Lee's. It's not Lee's. Okay, so that's one thing. So she says yes to Justin's proposal. And then she has to spend the next week kind of avoiding like hardcore sex with him because she wanted her embryos to implant. But she didn't want to come clean about the fact that she had these embryos implanted in case that it didn't work. Then she didn't want to ruin things with Justin. Well, turns out she was pregnant. So I'm like, how is this going to work? Because Justin didn't sign up for that shit. So naturally, when she breaks the news to Justin, he's out of there quickly split, okay? I mean, you can't blame him. Mary Jane was not honest. She's kind of psycho. I mean, the guy walked out for 48 hours and she already got a whole ass baby in her uterus. That's extreme. That's extreme. So I'm not mad at Justin for being like, you know what? You too cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs to me, so I got to go. I'm good, love, and joy. You and your baby have a nice life. Mary Jane, no, she did what she had to do. Now, she's out of mom's class being all super single mother when she runs into apparently an old boo of hers. His name is Beau, or short for Beauregard. Morris Chestnut. Hi, Morris. Now, we know Morris and Gabrielle have chemistry from The Brothers. And weren't they in another movie together? No, never mind. Anyways, let's move on. So, you know, he steps in, 7 months pregnant. Mary Jane, but he's with it, I guess. He just got divorced. You would think he'd be a little, you know, hesitant to jump into a serious relationship. Mary Jane goes full Mary Jane, tell her all about the crazy shit that she done just been into, how she ended up pregnant, how she was engaged, how he walked out on her, all kind of stuff. But he apparently is not scared off by that. So that's your cue that he may be a little cray-cray too. But anyways, their relationship, you know, develops over the next 20 minutes, really. And she ends up, you know, having the baby prematurely, 7 months pregnant. You know, she had preeclampsia. I liked how the show dealt with different issues. It dealt with preeclampsia. It dealt with other stuff that I'll get to, and preterm babies. And so she had a baby. We didn't know what was going to happen with the baby. We were all like, oh my God, please don't let nothing happen to this baby. I'm not meant to prepare. I wasn't meant to prepare for anything happening to a baby. I was prepared for her to end up single, but I wasn't meant to prepare for that. So everybody, all of us live tweeting was like, oh my God, no. The baby is fine. So that's good. Justin rushes to the hospital because he sees on TV that Mary Jane kind of like collapsed. But he tells Kara, don't say anything that I can. And so we don't see Beau make it there, even though that was his plan to be there. But the baby's fine. Goes home and Beau is right by Mary Jane's side. You know what? Go ahead, get it, Mary Jane. She's sitting up there. When she was single and available, she couldn't catch a man to save her goddamn life. But something about her, when she had a man, then the other men come sniffing around. So pregnant Mary Jane was getting it on with Beau. But anyway, so the baby's here. Beau is right by her side, being a dutiful boyfriend. But Kara has a cancer diagnosis, a breast cancer diagnosis. And so she, you know, comes clean to Mary Jane. And she goes into surgery. Mary Jane supports her. Luckily, Mary Jane had enough sense to call Orlando back to come support her. She didn't reveal what Kara was in the hospital for, But, you know, that's when Kara comes clean and said, hey, I had a cancer diagnosis. Orlando proposes, which is amazing. I'm so happy Kara gets her happy ending. And Kara, which we find out later on, sets it up so that Justin comes and fills in for her while she's out. Of course, they're making googly eyes. Long story short, Bo and, you know, Justin come to a head because Bo sees that, oh, Justin is moving in on his territory. Now, Mary Jane knows she's shady as hell, talking about Bo was her friend. Your friend, he at your house all the time, he watching your baby, y'all having sex. What kind of friend is that? Girl, you didn't have to front on that man like that. Justin still would have been sniffing up behind you even if you was telling the truth. But anyways, Justin and Bo get into it. They come to fisticuffs, all that kind of stuff. Bo storms off. Now, we know from Mary Jane's history, storming off is not a good thing, but we'll get to that. So anyway, Bo storms off, and Mary Jane comes to the realization that Justin is who she wants. Well, she kind of wants to get closure on the Justin situation. I won't say she does, that she wants to be with him. So she goes to Justin, you know, Justin and her reconcile. You have to watch. I'm not going to go into all that. They was having a little hay in the middle of the barn. Hey, in the middle of the barn. Anyways, that's what they did. Mary Jane was getting freaky all the damn episode. Wasn't mad at that though. So her and Justin get their little freak on. But Ertu, Mary Jane, you're still a mother. You have a baby back at home. So she has to go home because babysitter's ready to go. Baby is acting a plumb fool, crying his motherfucking head off. Justin is like, ooh, damn, I ain't really signing for all this. But you know what? Justin jumps right in there. You know, stepdad. Just became stepdad 2 seconds ago. But he jumps right up in there. Guess who come knocking on the door? Bo. And before Mary Jane could get any words out of her mouth, Bo was on one knee proposing to Mary Jane. Mary Jane, no. Justin right there. He got the baby. How you gonna say yes to a proposal when some man is holding your baby that y'all just had sex with? All kind of stuff. Oh, it's a mess. Mary Jane is so just messy all the time. Messy, messy, messy. But Bo, you should have known. If this crazy hoe got, nah, I don't want to call her out. This crazy heifer went out and got a whole ass baby because her boyfriend left for 24 hours. You should have known you can't leave her alone for 2 hours before she gonna replace your ass. So that was bad on his part. So the final thing is Mary Jane marries Justin. She got her happy ending, y'all. Don't y'all feel like y'all been through it with her? I feel like I've been through it with her. Let me see, 2014. Oh, child, y'all know it's hard out here for a black woman, okay? A single black woman to find love, get her happy ending. I went through it just like her, but I wasn't crazy like her. But these men are crazy like these, whatever. But guess what? I got my happy ending. And Mary Jane got her happy ending. So yes, black woman, you can have your happy ending. Even if you're a little cray-cray, even if it's a little messy in the process, you can have your happy ending. Our girl MJ, Mary Jane, Pauletta, she got her happy ending. Matter of fact, all the Pattersons got their happy ending, and I have to say, bravo to being Mary Jane, to Gabrielle Union, to Lisa Vidal, to Mara Brock-Akil for creating the show, to the BET people who kept it going. This was a show that really represented black women, represented black women in all our complexities. It allowed us to be ambitious and sexy and vulnerable and wanting love. And it gave us the ending that we were looking for. So hats off. Watch it. I hope it comes out on DVD because I will certainly be buying it.